Whoa, hey y'all. Hey. Welcome in. It is S. Marie. My apologies. I realized it was time to switch over the laundry, so I had to go do that right quick. Uh, let's get my chat together. Hey y'all, hey. Hi Maya. Hey Vanita. Hey Monique. Hey Keto Love. Hey. How are you guys doing this afternoon, this evening, this night? Alright, let's get some chats open. 12 people on, 7 likes. Hey KB23. If you guys can give the video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Where am I gonna put y'all? Hey, the gang's all here. Hey Melvin. I'm excited that you're working on heart boxes. I am. Wait, which one? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, which one did I do? I am as well. Kind of, sort of, not really. Just trying to get y'all at a good angle without that light being in your face. I don't think I can though. Is that any better? You can see my junkie table. And let's get some light. Alright. We might cook it with grease. Okay. For those of you who are just joining, the heart boxes. I did a couple of these the other day, and I am not any further along in this process than I was the last time you guys saw these boxes. I told you that this was an in-between type project for me. So it's pretty much the end of my night as far as working on gifts are concerned. And I figured I would give this a good hour or so to see how far I can get with it. Not yesterday, whatever day it was it yesterday? It may have been yesterday. What is today, Sunday? So that was what, Friday? I don't remember. Anyway, I wrapped one of the boxes with a gold, ended up being glittery paper. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty white. I think it looks pretty white as well. I actually was just looking at some of Nessa's, Designing with Nessa's video. She did some boxes, and she's now wrapping hers with cello. So if you have not seen her video yet, definitely go and check out Designing with Nessa. She put out a couple of videos today, and instead of wrapping hers with paper, wrapping paper, and instead of doing it with tablecloths, which is what I used last year, she's using a printed cello. So definitely go look at her video so you can see what all she's done, because she did, of course, a different take. Her hearts are larger, and she also did some smaller ones. So definitely go over and check out Nessa's video. She's actually got two. She did one about how to construct it, and then she did the other about how to wrap it, and then how to fill it. So definitely go check out Nessa's video, because I think there is a lot of useful information in there, although I have not finished watching it myself. But I wanted to go ahead and, like I say, do something with regards to these boxes tonight. So, this time I'm going in with this paper. And I don't know. This paper's looking real thin, y'all. Real thin. Yes, Nessa goes crazy. I gotta catch up. Yes, she does. Kid, go catch up, girl. Go catch up. Thank you, Keto and Vanita. I appreciate you guys. This paper is thin. It's way thinner than the last paper that I used. I don't know if you can see, but you can kind of see the white coming through on the opposite side, the dots. Um, so yeah, this is going to be interesting because did not necessarily like how thick that paper was, but I do like that it's thicker than this. I don't want this to tear, so yeah. I just watched Nessa. It's really pretty too. I just ordered some of the same cello she used in red and pink. Awesome, Maya. That's cool. That's cool. I can't wait to see it. I think these are really cool concepts. And like I said before, it's more of a project type thing. It's not like, at least for me, it's not a here, let me do a gazillion of them right quick type thing. Yeah. And I told you guys before that I had a template that I used for my heart. I originally did the balloon, so my heart is 18 inches. Hey Divine, how are you? My original heart was 18 inches. And instead of doing my sidewalls 6 inches deep, I only did them 5 inches deep. Hey Catch My Eye Creations, how are you? Thanks so much for joining. But what I ended up doing is I changed my template to make it more heart shaped. And that actually was not the best thing to do mid project, for the simple fact that now the template that I would have used to do my back and my side, well, at least my back, the actual heart shape, is a different shape than my boxes are. So I'm just going to go ahead and trace this particular heart out so I can make sure I get the exact same size for my back. And then I'm going to go through and cut out the pieces that I need for my sides, and we're going to get to constructing. I'll check her out. I probably could use my heart cello wrap. You probably could, Benita. You probably could. That's what I thought was so cool about it, was the fact that it was yet another type of item that we can use. And one of the things that I remember her saying about her using the cello wrap is the fact that it is more pliable, it's bendable, it's not as thick as some of this paper, so you don't have to fuss with it as much. So I thought that was pretty cool. So definitely go and check that video out, because I think, like I say, it's Nessa, so y'all know it's gonna be good. I don't think that's enough. We're gonna try this red lead pencil and see if it's gonna work out, for the simple fact that I don't have any other writing instruments up here on this junky table. I call myself taking half of my stuff back out to its home. Oh, here I have this protractor thing. I can tell y'all the last time I used a protractor. But this is just a heart, one of my balloon hearts that I used for my original template. And I guess theoretically, yeah, see, my design changed quite a bit from my heart. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is bigger. My top is a little more broad up here. So I think it's going to be best for me to just go ahead and trace this, and then I can know that I have a correct cut on it, as opposed to winging it, as I don't want to do. Now this thing is actually supposed to be relatively close, because I'm just going to glue. I'm going to go in and do my sides first, and then I'm going to do my back at the end. Yeah, this was my first one. I still have to go in and do something to my areas that we had concern with before, so I'll fix that kind of stuff. But I just wanted to come on. I'm not doing a lot. If you guys want to watch, you're more than willing or free to watch. I just figured I would hop on for the simple fact that I want to try to get this thing done. And all I'm doing now is basically lining up this heart on this paper, and I'm getting a pretty close fit. because my heart is going to be wrapped. My outer walls are going to be wrapped all the way down and under. So I don't necessarily have to have my box the exact size, or should I say my bottom, the exact size of my um, heart. It can actually be a little smaller. And I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, maybe if I use the thing. Can I see that in there? I'm gonna be to run all over this little box. Let me stop. I'll be to mess up something, then I'm gonna be upset with myself for playing around, being lazy. Hold on, y'all. See that I not already put a doggone pencil mark on this thing. I'll be to marked up this whole little situation messing around. Alright. And since I didn't tape this down or anything, I'm just trying to kind of keep it. Oh, this stupid protractor. Trying to keep it in the same place so I don't end up with a ridiculous mark. And all I'm gonna do is go back in and cut inside of this line that I'm drawing. And that's gonna assure that I have a little bit of a lip at the end. Hey Hope, how are you? Thanks so much for joining. I'm still over here playing with these heart boxes. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way. And I tell y'all what, if this paper starts acting up, we're gonna abort this whole mission. I've been through this paper in the trash so quick and went on about my business with some more paper. So I'm giving you guys a fair warning. If it gets to cutting up, it's gonna be a real short life. Because that is what I ain't about to do. I'm here, sis. Hey, Details and Designs. How are you, Renee? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. I know y'all know what a heart looks like, but I just kind of traced it on there. It looks a mess. I don't know if you guys can even see it or not, but it's kind of on there. And now we're gonna go through and see if we can't get a cut. And I'm going in maybe 1/8 of an inch inside of my line, because like I say, I have enough to cover all of my edges. I just need, oh, that's not gonna work. I just need enough to put really on the bottom of it. So what have you guys been working on? You all in the chat, what have y'all been working on today? I saw a good number of you guys during lives earlier. So I'm curious to know what all you have been working on. I finished up some concepts. I did some tea cups and saucers and honey pots. I did some concepts with those items today. And it was like 60 degrees here today, if not a little bit warmer. So I utilized that opportunity to go outside and, oh, I just cut that right on off. To go outside and pull out some things out of the workshop. So I was able to get a little more organizing done, which was a good thing. So I did all of that. Then I went outside and worked on some more stuff. Hope says she's been asleep all day. Hey, Crafty Leo, how are you? Hey, Sandra Clark, welcome, welcome, welcome. Marie Michaels has Christmas wrapping paper for 80% off and shredding paper. The wrapping paper is thick. Cool beans. Yeah, I was supposed, well, no, you said Michaels. I was going to say I was supposed to go to Hobby Lobby Friday, but I totally forgot about that. Or was that Thursday? One of those days. Um, for those of y'all who don't know, I try my best not to go outside when there are people who work outside. I know a lot of you still work, um, but I do not. So on the weekends, when everybody's out doing their thing, I try to make it my business to stay inside of my house. So I wanted to go get my stuff before the weekend, but then I forgot. Once I got a hold of those recordable tapes, it was over. I was ready to come home after that. Um, but I will definitely, well, I was going to say I'll definitely check Michael's, but we're supposed to be getting some weather here over the next couple of days. They're predicting snow in Florida. So yeah, I seriously doubt, um, besides tomorrow, I doubt I make it out of this house. It's my chill day, but I finished my kids' gifts and my roses. I packed them to floor paper. Cool beans. Hey, Katrina, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, that's what I did today. I found some more bears. I thought for sure I had all my bears situated, but I did end up finding some more bears today, as well as some more robes and some more blankets. So yeah, your girl is over it at this point. It's like every time I go out there and start cleaning up and doing stuff, I come up with more and more stuff. So, but I am grateful to have the, hold on y'all, because I done messed up my little slit here on my heart. But I'll fix it because they ain't gonna see it nowhere, and it ain't gonna really matter because the rest of my paper's gonna be covering it. Hey Yolanda, how are you? Sorting artificial flowers, organizing and finishing up unfinished concepts. All of that sounds awesome. I need to be getting into some of that as well. I still don't have the tape cassettes. Do you mind sending me a picture of what they look like? Yes, I showed them. Did you see them on the live that I did the other day? I also have them as I think they're in a short that I did, whatever day I found them. And whatever live I was on the other day. Here is the red one, the recordable cassette. That's the one in red. And then this is the one in pink. BT bears are much smaller than last year. The 125 bears, Renee, are you talking about the 125 bears? Yes, they are smaller. They do have more bears out, different types of animals, the two-piece sets, and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. But those little small ones that we were using, they are smaller this year than they were before. Um, I ended up getting quite a few of those from Family Dollar. That's where I was getting those little small bears from. And then, of course, I also got quite a few from Dollar General after the season. Those are cute, the $5 bears. Yes, the $5 bears are smaller, but they have little, I guess, embossing or something on them now. So I guess that's what's supposed to make us feel better about it. Um, but they are smaller. I showed that in a live as well. I was in the store and they had an old bear and a new bear. And I'm like, these bears are different sizes. But those, yeah, the 125 ones are different as well. So, I don't know what they be doing, but they're always with the shenanigans at the $1.25 I'm sure. Don't you fall over there? Hey TaylorMade, how are you? Thanks for taking out the time to show me. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Hope. No problem. Hey, Young Vern. I must have missed you, hon. How are you? Hey, All Things with a K. It's snowing in Maryland. Yeah. It's supposed to be snowing in Florida. Pop Shelf has a dollar bears and other ones. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So if you're looking for bears, what is that? 5 inches. If you are looking for bears, maybe check out Pop Shelf, Family Dollar, 5, 7. Where's my paper? That had my measurement on it. What did I do? Yeah. I got crap falling off my table. It's 6. It's 12. And I think we're going to start right there. Start my line to make sure I get it straight. And I still don't have my own ruler in here. So let's improvise. Let's see, what kind of straight edge do I have here? I use a cassette box. Drop it out on balloon on the floor. Okay. Great. Okay, Gabe. Hey, Sally Barlow. Y'all just fell on the table. Hold on. Alright, my bad. Y'all alright? Everybody okay? Nobody hit their head, did they? My bad, my bad, my bad. Alright, let me get to work. So I'm sitting here leaning down looking at the chat like I ain't got stuff to do. I told myself I'm going to be up here for a hot hour and I'm up here talking and playing. Love your boxes. Thank you. Hey, KOK. I thought you had clap on lights. No, ma'am, I do not. I have a phone that's leaning up against its stand because if it sits in the holster, you guys are not going to be able to see the table. So I rigged it up so that it is just like resting against the stand. And then when I get the flopping down on the table, it just, it does its thing. So that's that. Let's see. I used to be pretty good at this, but I have not done this in quite a while. Is that right? No, it's not. Maybe if I get a pen that actually writes. Alright, there's my line. One. Let's put you right there. Roll this out. Let's get us another cut going. You had on your helmet. You gonna need it, girl. You gonna need it. Mess around with me. Let's see. There's that. That's 6. 12 and a half. Alright, let's get this other cut and then we'll be ready. Is that on? It is on. Okay. Lipstick just dropped out here. Alright, let's get the slime in this final cut. And I'll be ready to start doing some stuff. Is that my line? 12, 6, 13. I should just freehand this, but I ain't gonna do it. So how many of you all in the chat have made heart boxes, are planning on making the heart boxes? And if you are, is this your first time making the heart boxes? Alright. So I'll get rid of our cassette tape box. Oh, and here's the other thing, Hope. If you're looking for the box, this is what the box looks like. So if you're looking for the recordable cassette tape box, this is what it looks like. Hey, Crystal's Unique. Oh man, she need a Band-Aid. Would be good. Okay, you know me so well. It would not be a video without a good falling or a good dead battery. That is very true. Oh, bad. I'm reading the chat. I forgot I was showing y'all this box. But this is the PO and the SKU number, if you need it. Vanita says she plans to. This is her first time. Hey, my first time making these boxes, but not my first time making boxes using foam board. Awesome. Yes, the heart, the number cutouts and all of that with the lights and all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty similar type of concept. So I'm pretty sure that there are tutorials and things of that nature out there on them. The numbers, should I say. I'm watching you and Nessa. Girl, you better watch Nessa. Don't be over here looking at me. You know Nessa is the best. She'll set you straight. I never made a heart box. I'm thinking about making them for Mother's Day. I think those would be cute. What was the box? The box is the recordable cassette tapes that I just showed you. That's the box that they're in. So if you have to search the U-boat or the bin, whatever that thing is called at Dollar Tree, then you may see them looking like that. So that's why I was showing you the box, so that if you have to look around for them, if there's a fresh shipment of boxes at your store, you'll take a look and see if you see those tapes out there. That's what I ended up doing. I was supposed to have some being put to the side for me, only for me to get there. And they had sold all of them before. So I bought those four. Then I went to another store and didn't see them. But I went around a corner and I saw a whole stack of boxes on the U-boat. And I looked on there and I saw that box of tapes. So I picked up the whole box. So that's why I was showing you what they look like. Because your girl got tapes. I only have 27. So it's not like I have all of the people's tapes, but I do have 27 of them. No, Nessa's not live. She's in here. Philanda says she's planning to do them. It'll be her second time. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, Nessa, I was just telling them to go check out your video because you just showed us an awesome way, a new look for the heart boxes. So I definitely want them to go check that out. She showed you how she constructed them, cut them out, all of the things that I did not show you. I think, what did I show you? Oh, I scored them all one day, and I think I came back and We glued some of them, and then I wrapped one day. So yeah, it's just been, like I said, this is a crafty type project for me in between when I don't feel like doing gifts. So that's why I'm here. Hey, send me my tape, says Marie. All right, Michelle. Don't have me out here looking for tapes for you tomorrow, girl. Oh, we'll go back and take a peek. Okay. Yes, I know. Part of the replay game. All right. So, um, this is my paper that I'm using. I just cut out two 12.5 inch strips. And I cut those out because, that size out because I want enough coverage on the outside of my box, so that's going to be 5 inches. And then on the inside, which is going to be another 5 inches. And I want a little bit of a lip on the inside as well as some on the outside. And then I went through and I cut my back, the actual, I traced the heart, and I went back and cut it. So I should have a relatively nice shape heart. So we'll have to see how that works out. I'm relaxing to do the boxes. Yes, it is relaxing to do the boxes. That one was a little more difficult. The first one I did, it was difficult for me at first for the simple fact that this is my first time wrapping them. Last time I wrapped them with a tablecloth, and that was very easy for me. But this time, using this doggone wrapping paper, it was like some whole other situation. So, I was kind of winging it and trying to figure it out as I went along. But it actually is a lot less of a hassle than I thought it would be. Did I cut that too short? Y'all, if I cut this thing too short, I'm gonna just turn this live off. Y'all ain't even gonna see me no more. I'm gonna just abruptly end. It's not too short. Let's get our glue over here. And this one, I could probably actually use tape for, because I couldn't use tape on that other one because of the glue. I mean, because of the type of paper it was. But I should be able to use regular tape with this. But I don't have any tape in here. It's all out in the workshop. So I'm going to use this hot glue. Chat. So we are going to use hot glue. Come on. Alright. Let's make sure I don't, oh, that glue's about to drip on my table. Hold on. Crap. That's not gonna work. We'll put the little kid band down there. Let it drip on that. Is that in y'all's face? It is. My bad. Nessa, you did an amazing job on your heart block. I took notes, but used the boxes I bought from Wendy. Look, learn, and copy wasn't working for me. Sandra, whatever works. I'm glad you were able to do it. I think that's what one of the cool things about it is. It's not to say that anybody has to do the same thing, that they're seeing, but it kind of gives you an idea of how you can do it, and it sparks that little bit of, makes that light bulb go off, and you're like, oh man, I could do this, and this with it, or whatever. So that's what I think is pretty cool about it, because everybody has their own way of designing. So by the time you get you an idea going, if you fall off that table paper, not to do it. Don't do it. So yeah, even if it is not something that you can do the exact way they did it, you can at least hold on, y'all. Is the hot glue not gonna work? Let's see. That's a little bit much, but let's see. Yes, me does such a great job. Look how clean those boxes are cut. Thank you, Nessa. That's the problem with the accountant in me. Um, hey, Margaret, how are you? Get your nerve up. Try your hand at it. Definitely, definitely. Hey, Rosetta Peters. They are. That's one of the reasons I was thinking I didn't even know wrap these things because I don't want to. But once I started looking at all my little imperfections here and there, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need to wrap some because this ain't what I want it to be. I'm trying to remember what I did before. Oh, y'all gonna let me forget. I forgot the best part. My cuts. I was watching Issa Marie this morning while I'm doing my second heart. Yes. And then you watch Nessa. I know, right? It's so cool. Sally Barlow was in here when I was doing this the first time, and she was like, put some cuts in there, and it should help it, wrap around your box. And I was sitting there like, girl, what? And it was, something that I've definitely done before, but for whatever reason, I had not thought about that. And I was sitting here struggling. I was like, this is about the most ridiculous crap. But, so that's what I just did. I went through and put some little flaps, made some little cuts in here so my paper will wrap and lay more evenly. And that should help also when I flip it over and do the rest of the stuff on the inside. If I don't lose all my glue before we get done. I see y'all typing. I'm gonna be over there in just a second. Let me get this at least started. So I just ran me a little bit of glue, and now I'm just going through and pressing my paper into my board. And I did not secure it on that other side because I'm gonna need it to kind of be open so that I can get it in the inside. Yes, Katrina, yes. That was very nice. I was like, man, I'm over here concentrating on doing the boxes. I hadn't even given much consideration to what I'm going to put in these things once I get them done. I mean, I kind of did, but not really. Not enough, should I say. And I want to make sure I'm not pulling this. I want to make sure I got enough on the inside of my thing. Covering the whole inside. I don't want it going off my paper too much. How much? Well, that's about 5 inches. Okay, I think we're good. Probably the most nerve-wracking part for me right now is getting this to stick the way I need it to. How much are y'all going to start your boxes at? The colored foam board helped me a lot. Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. Like I say, I have black over here, but that's like really the only other color foam board that I have besides the white. And I wasn't, heck, I was happy to find that white. Apparently these people in these doggone greeting cards, making these little greeting cards, the jumbo greeting cards, They done bought up all the doggone foam board. Ain't no foam board nowhere in this town. Um, so when I found some at the $1.25 and Uptree, I went ahead and got it because, like I said, I can't find foam board over here. Come on, glue gun. Stop with your shenanigans. Everybody sees you acting out, and that is not straight. I hope this leaves me enough space. Y'all see how puckered that is? What I was attempting to do, y'all see the puckers in there? I didn't want to pull it too tight because this paper's thin. So I want it to be flush, but I don't want it to be so flush that I'm not able to maneuver it on the inside, if that makes sense. I can always go back and tape over this, and I mean, I'm also going to be putting an entire, I forgot I'm putting that base on there. I might need to take this off here. I'm gonna leave it be. We'll come back and fix it later. So if I start pulling it off now, I'm messing with it. Ain't no telling what it's gonna do. I'm gonna start mine at $1,000. Go for it, Crafty. I was thinking about selling some separately in case they want to add their own items. Yeah, I ain't selling them separately. That ain't doing. If they want these boxes, they're going to pay for it with all this stuff in here. Ain't nobody finna sit here, and at least I'm not going to sit here and craft these boxes for them to go home and put stuff in. No, because by the time I charge them for me making this box, they would have wished they had just went on and bought a doggone present from me. I'm no ma'am. Not this one. I can't do it. I gotta watch Katrina and Nessa next. Yes. I have to do a Hello Kitty heart box. Ooh. I think your technique is super easy. I'm gonna try to wrap it your way. Oh, okay. Hope it works for you. I'm liking your cello. Love y'all. While I'm over here glue dotting these foam roses to these Amazon heart boxes. Make it work, Kay. Use what you got, girl. If I can sell 10 at that price, I'm gonna be good. Yes, you will be, Taylor. If we could, yeah, please. And after they get through buying yours at 1,000, send them over here. Hey, Tasha, how are you? Tasha says she agree. What you agree with? You ain't selling them? Are you selling them for $1,000? Which one? I mean, you're not selling them alone, or that you're selling them filled for $1,000. Right, Taylor? I'm with Crafty on that. $1,000. Hey, Miss B's Baskets and More. How are you? All right. So now that I got that on the back, I just laid that on the front. What I'm going to end up doing is sticking all of this excess paper in the inside of this box. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and cut me a couple of slits around this tail end of it so that in the same fashion with the back, it'll be a little bit easier to get it to lay flat when I get to pressing it inside. So, hey Sonia. Hi. How are you? And I can already tell y'all right now, I done went off the edge on this thing, so I'm pretty sure on the corner on this side, the one of these parts of this heart, it ain't even gonna be enough to cover it. But we'll see what happens. It was looking real short over here, that's all I can say. That may work. Goodness knows I hope it does, but baby, when I say it's looking short over here, it's looking real short. And since I already told y'all, if I mess up, I'm going to just hang up on y'all. And I guess I'll have to actually go ahead and complete the process. So before I go any further, let me hit this little corner with some glue so that it can stay in place. And then I'm going to take all of this and kind of shove it inside gently, as to not wrinkle it too much, if you care about that. I'm doing it gently because I don't know how forgiving this paper is at this point. So until I figure out how durable it is and how I can maneuver it without tearing it up, we're going to be a little gentle because I don't want to start over if I don't have to. And as soon as I get this inside, I'm going to show y'all. Oh, I forgot. I had y'all inside the box last time. Let's get y'all in the box. Let's see. My tag gun never works. What could I be doing wrong? I don't know, Hope. Mine don't work either. And then I'm just trying to figure out from them what was the problem because mine don't work. I don't know if it's because um my thing is too big, my tags are too long, or what. But mine doesn't work either. All right, y'all inside the box now. Y'all all right? Everybody okay? Let's see. I'm going to go back and forth the front of this demo. I got y'all in the middle. I need all the info demos I can get. No, for the most part, Miss Margaret, this is all I was doing. I just started with the cutting of the paper to start wrapping the box. I've already constructed my box and glued it together and all that kind of stuff. So this is what we started off with tonight. The other live I did, I think, has me constructing one, scoring it, and constructing it. But uh, LBE has a video from last year when she did the heart boxes. Rachel from Daddy's Treasure Chest has a video um, of how she constructed the heart boxes. And then another one about how she ended up filling them, wrapping them and filling them, I think. Nessa did one today with the construction and the wrapping and the filling. So she's got 2 videos that she's done today. And who else? Divine Creations, Nicole. She also constructed and did heart boxes and stuff. So there are quite a few people in the community who have done them. So definitely, if you're looking for inspiration or I guess a different way of doing it, do your research, figure out what's the best way for you. Because what may work for one may not work for the other. So those are some other people in the community who have, maybe you guys can see that. Other people in the community who have done heart boxes recently, or who have tutorials and stuff out. I don't have a tutorial because I'm just kind of LLC. And kind of trying to go by what I remember I did last year. But like I said, this part of it is different for me this year because I did not use wrapping paper. I used tablecloths last year. So this whole wrapping paper situation is a little bit different. All right. Yes, Nessa did it today. Katrina's done one, and Nicole with Divine Creations. So if there's anybody else out there who has a tutorial who's done the heart boxes, please let us know so that we can all come over there and support you as well and see what you've done with your heart boxes. And like I say, we all just want to do what's easiest and most effective for us. So my method may not work for everybody. So, all right. So y'all saw what I did. I just flipped all that paper inside and then I went through and kind of just straightened it along the bottom. And I'm going to go along and run a bead of tape, run a bead of glue around the inner corner of this to secure my paper on the inside. And this is why I made my wall strips larger, like twice the size, a little bit over twice the size, so that I would have a little bit of a lip on the inside. So if a bear or something isn't wedged right up to the edge, you won't see any white on mine. Miss B says she's made 7 of them. Miss B, you got them out? You got videos out on them? we're looking for people to come over in LLC, and we'll be right on over there. If you got some to look at also, let me figure out where to put y'all so I can tape also. So all I'm doing is going in with this glue, just putting a little bead in there somewhere that's more than a little bead. And I want to make sure I get this initial one relatively taut without it being too much. And that's really it, y'all. At this point, you can tape along the corners, along the seams. You can tape every couple of inches. You can make a whole line across. It's totally up to you. These doggone glue strings is going to aggravate the snot out of me. And this paper is a lot. I'm probably real loud in y'all's ear, my bad. But this paper is a lot more fragile than I thought it was. It's holding up, but it is fragile. Miss B says yes. All right, y'all go check out Miss B's too. She has some. You may have had your tags in backwards. Oh yeah, they do say something about that T. They do say something about that T. Come on, Glue Gun. Why are you doing this to me in front of everybody? Everybody wants you to work, and here you are, cutting a fool. See there? See how you did, Glue Gun? You made me tear my paper. I was working so well. And then there you go, up in the butt. I'm gonna stop being a mini perfectionist and get this glue on this thing before I be here all night with this box. I'm gonna spin y'all around so y'all can see. Hey, Be Pretty Ink. How are you? Yes, I plan on LLCing my honey off on those boxes. I ain't too proud to say I don't know how to do some. Sure. You and me both, Miss Margaret. You and me both. Because goodness knows, you got to learn somewhere. Everybody has to start somewhere. I missed the final section. Sorry, y'all. Glue gun strings everywhere. And like I say, I'm trying not to do it so tight because I don't want no problems with this little heart box or this paper. So once I figure out my limitations with this, then I can probably get it a little bit better. But for right now, is to not have to start over. Trying to go a little gently. Miss B, I just subbed. Miss Margaret's coming over, Miss B, to see what you got going on. Cool. All right, so maybe let's take you guys out of the box. But this is what I've done. That's what we just got through doing at one side. And that's kind of what it's looking like now. We're going to have to go in here and fix all of this. Because y'all know I ain't about this life here. But yeah, we'll get it fixed. It ain't going to be fixed right this second, but we'll get it fixed. Alright. Let's put y'all back up here. Let's go to the other side. That's just unique. The thing made me so mad. It didn't come with instructions. My whole family acted like it was a Rubik's Cube trying to figure it out. That's funny. That is funny. Alright, so I'm going the opposite way. This time I want to make sure, what is it? This little seam I'm going to put down to the bottom because I'm already going to have to try to finagle it, and I already got a seam down here on this side, so I'm going to put the other seam down there too. And since I am I only want my lip down at the bottom here. Let me put my so I've measured that out. I'm gonna go in with my bead of glue. Right here, I'm trying to get as close to this corner as possible to that middle edge. I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to leave about an inch to the back. I'm going to come all the way across the front. And I'm going to hold this here so it stays steady. Dries. And now that it's in there and dried, we're going to go through and cut us some little slits so that I can wrap this a little bit easier. And I'm doing my slits probably about a half an inch or an inch. I don't want it all the way up to the actual edge, so it won't be like an inch deep. But I do want it deep enough so that I can bend my paper the way I need to. You're welcome, Miss Margaret. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Thanks for stopping by. So now that I got that done, let's line this back up so I don't have the same problems I did on the other side. And I'm going to go in with some glue. And then I'm going to start pulling in my edges now. There's on my finger. Oh, there. Let me get over here so y'all can see. Alright. I'm just running some glue along this. And then I'm going to take my paper and come from my outer edge and I think this may be where I got my buckles at, where my thing bent up at. All right. There we have it. Not the best, but it'll work. Give it a little bit of a press on the back. Hopefully that'll help straighten out some of all of that stuff I got going on back there. And we are going to glue beads everywhere. I'm going to have to refinish this table. I'm going to have to because I done about destroyed it at this point. Oh, my slits. I'll cut my slits on the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this, throw it on the inside of here and see if we can't get it secured. And then we're going to go in with our back. And then we're going to be done. And no, I have no idea how I'm going to fix my seams. Or let me rephrase that. I'm going to use ribbon of some sort in some fashion to fix my seams. This bottom seam and the one at the top of the heart. Um, However, I haven't formulated in my mind exactly how I'm going to do that yet. So, I am not going to be worrying about that right now either. Let's see if I can get you guys back inside the box so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, now you're in the box. So literally all I'm doing is I'm just taking my paper and I'm folding it on the inside. Coming straight up off my back wall and I'm folding it in. Yes, it is going to wrinkle in spots. That's fine. I just want to go through and gently smooth it out. And again, however gentle you have to be, may be because of how the quality of your paper, the thickness of your paper. I'm almost certain this particular paper came from Walmart. And it's not the premium either. Alright. Hi everyone, and we're watching the replay. Looks like I missed a lot, but Lord knows this is above my pay grade for sure. Half. Thanks for dropping by, Orange. I appreciate you. For those that made the heart boxes before, are the easy sellers. My heart, I only took one out to sell last year, and it sold. Shoot, it actually sold the first day that I took it out. I didn't take it out until I think it was the day before. Yeah, I think it was the day before because I had started running out of gifts on my table, and I went back to get some more gifts. And it was sitting there, and I was already not too confident about it, but I was short on gifts. So I took it out, and when I went back out there, it was gone, so. And then the other one that I had made, I didn't like how I had it wrapped, so I didn't feel it. And because I only did the one. And the one I had, it just had like generic stuff in it. It definitely didn't have Bath and Body Works because last year I wasn't even doing Bath and Body Works. So I know for a fact it didn't have any of that in there. I'm trying to think of what I had in there. I have to go look and see if I have a picture of that. Alright, so as far as I'm concerned, this is about as straight as I'm going to get this paper. And like I say, I don't want to pull too much because I don't want it to pucker and look a mess on the bottom. But in the same sense, I kind of want it to be somewhat straight. So the ones everybody has designed all were amazing. Keep up the great work, everybody. Thank you, Orange. I'm saying thank you as if I've designed anything. I ain't designed a thing yet. I've just been out here making these boxes. But I ain't filled up one of them yet. I plan on it. I'm trying to see. Here, let me just start up here. When I was talking about fixing my center, that's what I was talking about. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with that. But I ain't going to figure it out today. Pull that down a little bit while I smooth it. Now y'all can't see. into uncharted waters. What in the world am I going to do about that? But this is what we got so far. This is the inside. In this business, we never know what's going to sell well until we get out there, because it all depends on what the people are looking for. That's why it's good to try everything. Yep. So that's what it looks like on the inside. This is what it's looking like on the back. Getting insight from the community is so awesome. Yeah. It is. And I would venture to go a step further and say getting insight from the people in your area that are buying the gifts. You've had a lot of requests for, I guess, unique items, or if your people are only ever interested in inexpensive gifts, you don't sell anything over $50 or $75 or something like that, then I will take that as an indicator of what type of market or what kind of price point the people in your area are trying to stay within. And it's not necessarily the entire area. It could be just where you're selling it. I've been to different areas and have a different clientele, different market, different amount that people are interested in purchasing. So all of those things definitely play a part in it. So you definitely want to take into account what your customers are looking for. And as y'all saw, I literally was able to pull up some of that paper. Actually, I can pull up all of this paper and reposition it to close up this little gap, which is pretty cool because I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. But I'm going kind of slow because I don't want to pull up too much or tear up my paper. But I do want to be able to tuck this in just a little bit more. And I may just create me a new seam around here and tuck it all in and just be done with it, instead of trying to pull all of this fabric up. I mean, all of this stuff up. And that was entirely too much glue. Let's let that dry a little bit. And I will look at y'all's comments in just a second. I'll try to get this thing. Agreed. I've been sick all day. Seeing these lives got me up and working on baskets. Love this community. Yes. Yes. When you can, you can. When you can't, you can't. So, I get it. That's gonna bother me. This little tuck here. Y'all see that? I don't like that. I could probably be alright with all of the rest of this, but that is driving me crazy. But I'm gonna just crease it around that area and not gonna worry about it. Because to the back of this, we are now going to add our bottom hearts. Where'd it go? This. This turned out so nice. Thank you. You've been in the bed all day. Oh no. I hope y'all feel better. Being in the bed, it's no fun. Well, I take that back. It can be fun. Being sick and unable to do what you want to do, it's no fun. Alright. So I literally just laid this heart on here, and there really isn't a way for me to try to show y'all this. I do see some things that I did that I probably should not have done. Um, but nevertheless, when you're making, here I'll tell you, when I was making my slits, I made them, I probably made the slits the right size. However, my paper kind of got off track. So in some of my areas, my slits go right up to the bottom of my seam. And in this particular case, like I'm doing, like I got going on now, where I just put this base piece across here, you will still be able to see part of my slits around the edge, the outer perimeter. Is it a big deal? Absolutely not. At least not to me. All I'm doing now is just shaping this up a little bit because, like I told y'all, I want it to go in a little bit under my, on the inner line of the base that I traced out. And this thing was a mess. So I'm trying to get it a little bit better. And once again, we have an issue with this top corner. This little piece up in here is still causing me problems. So I don't know what I need to do in the future to keep that from looking like that. But I will figure it out nevertheless. For the time being, we're going to put us a nice little Band-Aid up there and keep it going. Keep it moving. I didn't realize you were talking. I was talking to you. Hey, lady. Yes, that was Hope. Michelle, you've been gone a minute, baby. Hope came through. She got her channel. She been posting and stuff. She was saw her out there for Christmas. I was like, go home, go home. So yes, that is the one and only Hope Mack. She is now JCD Creations. Alright. I put a Band-Aid up there. I just literally took a little piece of paper, put a little piece of hot glue on there and stuck it right there in that hole. And now I'm going to take this back that I cut out. I'm going to literally lay it on top of here. And there is glue everywhere. And I'm trying to show you guys. And I can't see. So I literally just took my base and I put it over there. And that's going to cover up these sides. You remember when I was telling you about, I had these little creases when I made my little slits and I got off track. That caused my little slit to end up on the wall of my heart instead of being directly under the bottom of it. So if you don't line it up or keep it lined up, you could end up with these little slits coming through. So if that's going to be an issue for you, then you may want to watch out for that kind of thing. I ain't worrying about it because this is going to be shrink wrap. So I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. So now I'm just trying to get a good placement. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm just trying to get a good placement for this back on here. And thank you, Michelle. So that I can go ahead and get this on. So I'm kind of going around my edge because that's where I want it to be. But I'm also going to put it just on the inner side. Now the only thing I would caution you about with this hot glue is that if you do too much on here, if you do, if you don't smooth this as you go, you can end up with it looking real bumpy, which can be okay, but in my case, I'm not putting hot glue all in there. I may put a glue dot or a piece of glue or a piece of tape or something in there, but I don't think I want any glue in there because it's gonna make it real bumpy. Well, this ain't that bad. Maybe if I put it in the shape of a heart, it won't be that bad. Thank you. Alright, I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna just go ahead on and continue gluing on this. Uh, is this help? Nope. Would you consider double-sided tape? Yes, ma'am, I would consider double-sided tape. If I had any in here, but I haven't taken them. All my stuff's outside, though, out in the workshop. I ain't got nothing but some fabric glue when I was trying to change the feet, the numbers on the bottom of the feet. I got some masking tape up here. So yeah, no, I don't. But yes, double-sided tape could work. That's what I needed. Okay. I love double-sided tape for paper crafting. Okay, okay. Well, shoot, y'all way ahead of the game than me. I don't paper craft, so y'all would need to be saying, S. Marie, why don't you try double-sided tape? Because it's awesome for paper crafting. And then I was like, oh, okay, awesome. Thank you so much. But I don't know. I don't paper craft. Gift basket designing is probably the craftiest thing I do. Unless you call like house renovations crafty. And if you want to go through and put some spackle up or do a reno or something like that, don't burn us. Girl, y'all better hold on. End up burnt up, drop on your head. All of the things over here. I tell these grandbabies, y'all be on y'all own. Y'all come over to Gigi house, because Gigi, it's been some time since I had to worry about other folks. All right, let's get this on here. Well, I think we're on. It's warm. Don't be lazy, girl. My youngest is like 25 years old. So yeah, it's been quite some time since I had to worry about keeping something alive. My I kept my grandson, the youngest grandkid, for a couple of months while his mom went back to work. So that was an adventure in and of itself, because I was like, girl, it's been way too long since I've had to deal with a little bitty baby. But I wanted to be able to offer her that service. My mom and my grandmother kept my girls when I went back to work, and it was an absolute awesome experience for them. So I wanted to be able to do that for my children. And it just so happened that I was retired by the time the last one came along. So I was able to keep him for a little bit. But even at that, we caught heck every day, all day. Because it had been quite some time since Gigi had to deal with a little one. Alright. Well, there you have it, guys. That's it and that's all. Now, keep in mind, other than these glue strings that's everywhere, I am going to go back in here and do some fixing, just a little bit here and there and everywhere. Whoa, crap. See there? Y'all was about to bite it again. Y'all was about to bite it. Okay. So here we are. Let's get that out of the camera. So that's the front or the inside. And see how the little slits gives you a little bit of a barrier coming in an extra inch past however tall your wall is. So if your wall is 6 inches tall, if this is measuring 6, if you want to utilize the method that I just did, I would suggest you cut your strip at, if it's 6, I would suggest you cut it at 13, maybe even 13 and a half. I did mine at 5. So when I cut it, I went and cut it at like 12. So that was enough to give me some on the bottom and some on the inside. The bottom was helpful because, I'm gonna show y'all where I screwed that part of it up. The bottom of it is helpful because, as you can see, you just end up slapping this base on top of the bottom that you've already, if I lift it up, y'all see how that is in there? So that's all I did. Now, could I have gotten like closer? Of course I could have. Could I have done it like, better and all that? Absolutely. Am I still gonna sell this? You best believe it. So, there's that. Are you putting another one? Are you putting another dinner inside? I don't know. Great job. I don't have patience. What are you asking, Hope? Am I putting a liner inside? No, ma'am. I am not. I ain't putting nothing in there. I'm gonna put some stuff in there, and I'm gonna sell this thing just like this. Meaning I am not going to take and like line the inside of the back of this thing. If that's what you're asking me, no, ma'am, I am not. Because I'm gonna have stuff in there, and those people aren't going to see that. I don't know what to tell them if they plan on using this box after the fact. Spell church. Yeah, I don't know what to tell them if they're planning on using it after the fact. I know I don't have it in me to sit here and try to line this also. I mean, I guess theoretically, seeing as it's literally just a matter of tracing a heart, I could trace another one and slap it down in the middle of here and just be done with it. But I'm also concerned about color rubbing off on my stuff. Because like I said, I don't know about this paper. And like even with that glitter paper that I used, I wouldn't be able to do that because that would put glitter on everything inside my box. So I don't plan on putting a liner of any sort in there. Now if I need something to raise it up for me to put my items in, of course I'm going to do that. But as far as just like, putting another heart inside so the entire box is covered, I don't anticipate doing that. I don't want it to end up having a lot of color on the inside of this box and mess up like my robe or slippers or whatever. That look larger than the heart you did the other day. Does it really, Sally? It should be the same size, but it's right here, so let's see. Y'all know these hearts ain't going nowhere. I ain't getting nothing with these doggone hearts. So this was the one from the other day, and then this is the one that I did today. And I am going to line them up in an attempt to see if they are the same size. And yes, ma'am, they are the same size. They are. I don't know how to show you that they're the same size, but they are the same size. Because every time I move it, all right, I think this is about as close to lined up as I can get it. But yeah, they're the same size. So apparently these were the two that were the same size, and those two must be the ones with the deeper cut heart. These ones are. Yes, I can already tell. This has a deeper heart than this one does. So my center on this one is deeper than the center on this one. Yeah. It does look huge. I know, right? Oh, the polka dots. Okay, yep. Yep, the color are the polka dots. Cool beans. But yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna be feeling it. And just to kind of show you. If I were to start putting stuff down here, if I put, say, white shoes or something in here, white slippers, and I could end up with stuff on the bottom of my stuff, and I don't want that. Like color rub it off. So I don't think I want to do that. But yeah, you can just, of course, you guys know what happens from here. You can just put in, I'm literally just looking for anything up here on this table. And I ain't got nothing but some doggone Forever Rochers and some shower gel and some slippers. $1.25 treated. So for demonstration purposes, I'm just kind of showing you that you can get quite a bit of stuff in here. Here, maybe let's put the Forever Rochers down here since they're heavy. Put the box up there. Put some slippers in here. And what else do I have up here? Nothing. Oh, I still got my little fan up here. I know y'all don't want to see that in there. Are you going to make any that stand up? Kinda, sorta, not really. I've been working on something, but not really stand up. They're not gonna stand up. We're gonna have some kind of movement, but I don't think they're gonna stand up. I mean, they kind of stand on their own. At least this one is. I don't. It's just like I just put that stuff in there, but it's just standing on its own. See my hands? So I guess it just depends on your placement. I'm pretty sure it's this doggone Forever Rochers that's making it stand, because it's so heavy. All the rest of this stuff is super lightweight. But yeah, you guys know what to do with it from here. So I was just up here. I put crystal knobs on the bottom of mine. Ooh, very nice. Hey, One of a Kind Creations, how are you? What size are your heart boxes? They are huge. This one is an 18-inch. And the only way I know that is because I used an 18-inch balloon to trace out the pattern for the bottom of the heart. That's how I plan on displaying mine. Standing on its side like that, Crafty. That'll be cool. Am I pushing it, sis? Pushing what? Oh, you talking about me making it stand up? No, I mean, like I say, I'm thinking of some stuff. I had been playing around with some concepts and things for this year, to kind of take my gifts up, elevate them from what they were last year. So I have been in the work. I mean, I have some things in the works, but not necessarily just making it stand up. But now that I tilted it on its side and it's still standing there, I guess they can stand up. Thank you, Kay. Right. I know I want to see the crystal knobs. I mean, I know what they look like, but I'm just curious to see how they are on the box. I think they will stand up. Oh, okay, mine are the same size. Yep, cool beans. So yeah, I think that's where that's kind of where we all are, or not we all are, but some of us are with this whole thing. Yes, it has imperfections. Yes, it is bumpy and wiggly and all of the things. But I am going to tweak it as best I can. Like I say, I'm going to go in and probably put me some ribbon in a couple of different places. I don't know what I'm going to do about these little cuts on here. I think they'll be fine. I hope they'll be fine. But I'll probably be a little more careful when I do the next one, especially if I'm using a paper that's this flimsy. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. So yeah, guys, well, that is it, and that is all. How long have I been up here? An hour and a half. Well, look at him. So that's it, guys. I am trying to decide if I want to do another one or not. And if I do another one, what do I want to do? I have some black and white going on, so I was kind of thinking I may use this. I bought this one from the $1.25 and Up tree. It's got hearts and kind of like an animal print. But considering it came from the $1.25 and Up tree, I don't know how sturdy this is going to be. So I got to figure that out. It's handmade. That's to be expected. That's the beauty of it. Yep. I agree, Hope. It took me a while, but I agree. The knobs are like feet on the jewelry box, but they add a little elegance. I bet they do. Sounds cute. The likes are liking. Thanks everybody for hitting the like button. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, I got this one from the $1.25 and Up tree. So I don't know if I'll be using that because I'm kind of scared of how flimsy it could be. This came from the Walmart, so I mean, look on the inside of here and see if it's an extra roll in here. But I don't see any extra. And it's not reversible. It's all the same. So I got that. This premium gift wrap I got from Ross for 49 cents. So I could use that, but it's kind of giving me candy stripe. And I don't know if I want to do something with this much pattern on it, because that's going to make, I don't know. I just kind of think it's going to make it hard for me to match up my patterns. So I have this, and then I have the other side of the paper that I used yesterday. It fell on the floor. So this is what I had yesterday, or the other one. This is the one that's gold on the inside. And then on the outside, it's like this red with like this, I don't know if that's a pink metallic or if it's supposed to be red metallic. I'm not exactly sure. So apparently I'm liking the polka dots because I have 3 different polka dot things up here. One cheetah print and then one stripe. So I have to figure something out. But I may go in with this because I do have some metallic stuff. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. I need to pull the items that I'm going to put in my boxes. And then that way I'll know what direction I want to go in for the outer paper. That's what we're going to do. Because I'll be out there buying 5, 10, 12 more different types of paper for nothing when I already got at least 40 rolls of paper. So, there's that. So, let me see if I missed anything. Other than that, that's all I had, y'all. No, sis, don't do it. Thank you, Philanda. I appreciate it. I just covered a heart box with the pink heart animal print paper. I didn't have any problems with it. Oh, thank you so much, One of a Kind Creations. Thank you for telling me that. I mean, I like it. I like the look of it. I was just kind of wondering. I like the double-sided paper. Yeah, it's pretty. How many boxes are you going to make? I have 4 constructed now, and I have 4 more drawn out, but I have not cut them out. And when I say drawn out, I mean shaped, like traced on my foam board and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a matter of going through and cutting them and taping them. Gluing them and stuff. So I've just been working a little bit at a time. But now, since we're supposed to be getting snow and all that kind of stuff, and you know I ain't going outside in the snow, I think I'll probably work on these while it's cold outside. Hey, Miss Nita Boo. Welcome. Hope all is well. Good to see you, huh? But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and I know I have to work on some florals. I was supposed to be doing floral arrangements this weekend, but I didn't. Um, and then today, when I was gonna actually do them, it was so pretty outside that I was like, I gotta take advantage of the 60-degree weather. So I pulled some bears. I found some more robes. I found some more bears. I found some more blankets, which was a good thing. I mean, I want to move the inventory, so I'm glad I did find them. So I was able to rearrange some stuff and get all that prepped and in its place, so that if I actually make the mad dash from my house to the workshop, I can just go in there and get to work. So yeah. Thank you, Arlena. I appreciate it. Yes, I am doing well, Miss Nita. I am. I am. I would love to see one with the diamond wrap all around it. Glam and glitter. Ooh, what diamond wrap? I would love to see one with diamond wrap all around it. Miss Sandra, are you talking about something that I have up here? Or are you talking about just in general? Don't confuse me. I'm like, what's a diamond wrap? When you say glitter, this is the only thing that I have, glitter. So, yeah, we got that going on. But no, I don't have any diamond wrap. I don't know what that is. The heart box decoration. Okay. So yeah, but that's all I got, y'all. I appreciate you all hanging out with me while I wrap the box. And like I say, I think my next course of action will be to pull the items that I want to display in the boxes. And then that way I will be able to figure out what direction I want to go. I have the CVS robes. I have the Dollar General robes, if I want to put those in. I'm pretty sure I have slippers to match the robes that I have. I need to figure out if I'm going to put Bath and Body Works in there, and if so, which scents, to go with which color schemes, which is going to tie into which wrapping papers I use. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is pull that stuff so I can figure out how I want to wrap the rest of them. And then we're going to get them fixed up and ready to go. Ready to find a new home. So that's it, and that's all. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Apple, how are you? Thank you for joining. We just got through with some more heart boxes. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be tired of these heart boxes by the time Valentine's Day run around, but it is what it is. And with that being said, unless there are any more questions, comments, or concerns, enjoyed the live. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for joining, Hope. I appreciate your input and participation in tonight's live. Mama Bear slippers. Depends on how you tweak it, Arlena. I love you very much. Can kind of go with Mama Bear. So maybe if you have a Cricut and you have something, or you have something that has that saying on it, then I could definitely see Mama Bear and loving you very much. But then again, of course, you can do your Mama Bear for Mother's Day. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of mama stuff out for Mother's Day. So that may be an option also. Thank you, Ethel. I appreciate you. Good night, Monique. just making sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Okay, guys. Well, with that being said, I appreciate everybody for joining tonight and spending some time and watching me uh, wrap yet another heart box. Um, oh, I have been attempting to go live from the workshop. I have been live from the workshop, but I'm having issues with reception out there. I have a antenna thingy signal booster put up. I tested it today and it was not any better than it was before. So until I get out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Well, I can go live. The picture just isn't all that clear. So I mean, you can see me moving around, but the signal kind of goes in and out. So you don't necessarily get the best picture of what it is that I'm working on. So until I get that worked out, I probably won't be able to do any lives in there. And y'all already know that all of the phones, all of the devices I have are filled, their storage is filled. So I can't really do recordings. Oh, I forgot, I can take my laptop out there. We may try that. Um, yeah, we may try that. Anyway, I'm just rambling. It's almost 11 p.m. On the East Coast, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You have a great day, rest of your night, um, on purpose, with purpose. Y'all be good, or at least be good at it.